Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the set builder notation, interval notation, and the graph. Suppose if you have a set builder, this is a set builder notation we have. So how will you write this one in interval notation and the graph? This one we will going to discuss. And if you have the interval notation 2 comma infinity, and here we will have another is less than plus 4, and we have 2 comma 3, and we'll take one minus and one plus. Minus 2 less than x less than or equal plus 1, and here we will have minus 2 comma 3 open. Yeah, how will you write this part? So before going to this one, the set builder notation is, this is the notation of the set builder, and this is the interval notation. So we have denoted by the interval form, and we have to draw the graph for the function. Now first of all, I draw the graph first. After that we will do it this one, the set builder, and this one. So this is minus infinity plus infinity. I draw all the line first. So minus infinity and plus infinity here, and here also the same thing, minus infinity and plus infinity, plus infinity to minus infinity. This is plus infinity minus infinity. This is a real line we have, through which we will draw the graph of the set builder and interval notation. The first of all, we have to discuss about the points. So what are the points you have here? So it is 5, minus 5, and minus 1. So I just write in minus 5, which is less than minus 1, and minus 1 will be here. And since it is both are equal, it means that it includes, therefore it is closed between the points. Now the interval notation is very simple. What is the interval notation? Therefore it is closed minus 5 comma minus 1. That's it. So let us go with the another one. So we have 2 comma infinity. So this is a 2. So it is going to infinity, that is the right side. So it is closed with the right. So whenever you will have this one, it is more than. Whenever you will have more than, x is more than or equal, because it is closed, which is 2. So always whenever you will have a plus infinity, I write it always greater than, more than. And if it is open, it is not equal. If it is closed, I have to write it more than or equal. And similarly, if you get a negative side, therefore you will have a minus, less than. So we will discuss here. See here. So here it is less than. What is less than? Let us draw the graph of this one. So this is 4 here. You have 4, and it is open. Is open and left. It is going up to minus infinity. So therefore the interval is notation minus infinity comma 4 open. So whenever you will have the more than, it is nothing but plus infinity. Whenever it is less than, it is minus infinity. Now let us go with the next one we have. It is 2 and 3. So between 2 and 3, but it is open. But it is open. So both are not included. 2 and 3 is not included. So how will you write this one? This is 2 comma 3. So how will you write it in the set builder? So this is x given 2 less than 2 less than x less than 3. So why we are not including here equal? Because this is open. Since if it is closed, we will write it equal here. Now the next question here, we have minus 2 to infinity. Here there is a one tricky questions. One is less than, and another one is less than or equal. So let us check the graph of this one. So this is minus 2 and 1 here, and it should be open. This is open, minus 2 is open, and plus 1 which is closed, which is included. So I have this value as minus 2 comma 1, minus 2 comma 1. Is it right? So now we have minus 2 which is open, but less than or equal 1 is closed. Therefore you have to write it here. This is closed bracket, not the open bracket. So because 1 is included because of this one. Now the next one, you have the left side are the closed. Let us check. So this is minus 2 here, and plus 3 will be here, and this is closed, and this one is open. Now how will you write the set builder for this one? X given x. So if it is a number, you have to start with the number. Minus 2 less than x less than 3. Since which one is closed? The minus 2 is closed. Therefore here you will have a equal, and 3 which is open. Therefore it is no equal here. So if you understand this schedule, you can solve any problem of the set builder notation. Now here we will have a union and intersection of two set builder component. So how will you do this one? So it's the same thing we have. So this is a question number 1. So I want to find the set builder, graph, everything. So what is the first one? So to draw this one, first graph. The first and foremost thing, you have to graph it. This is minus infinity to plus infinity. The first one, if I draw this graph, what is the graph for this part? This is minus 1. It will be minus 1. It is closed. Therefore, it is closed with the left. Done. Now coming to this part. What is this one? It is 2 here. And since it is equal, which is closed to the right. So this is my graph of this set builder notation. So how will you write it? The interval notation. So this is minus infinity comma minus 1, which is closed. And since it is given as a union, so I have to write it the union here. I have to write it union. Then this is 2 comma infinity. That's it. So this is a interval notation, and this is the graph, and the given question is in the set builder form. This is a graph, and this is the interval notation which is given form, given question. Now let us go to the next question here. So this is the same thing, but there is a only operators are different. What are the operator here? In the last problem we will have a union. Here it is intersection. So same rule, nothing new. So we will have here, so minus infinity to plus infinity. Let's start with the first. What is this part? Minus 1, which is more than, close right. And here for what is this part? 5 will be here in the positive side, which is open, to the right, to the left. So now here we have to find the intersection. What is the intersection form? Therefore the intersection of these two is this one. This is the intersection. So this the question, you have to write it here. The set builder is the interval notation minus 1 comma 5 open. So this is my interval notation. Suppose if the question is asking union, so then the answer will be the whole real line. If note, if the same question is given limit x approaches, that is x given x more than or equal to minus 1, union x less than 5. So union, if it is union, therefore the answer will be minus infinity to plus infinity. So why we are taking this one minus infinity plus infinity? Because there is no gap. But here there is a gap. That's why we are writing this one separately and this one separately. We will make a union here. But here there is no gap in between the two interval. Therefore, I will write it, if it is a union, I will write minus infinity plus infinity. So the answer is finished up to the above. So this is the extra part. If the question is asked, if it is union, what should be the answer? So this is the second one. Now third one, which is given as both in terms of the interval notation. Both are given in interval notation. You have to find the set builder and the graph. So how will you do this one? First one we will do with the graph. Once if you draw the graph, you will know about the whole concept of the interval notation and set builder. So this is what you have 0 and here it is 1 and 3. So let us go with the first one. For the first one, it is open to the right. And here it is closed 1, closed 3, which is in between 1 and 3, which is both are included. So this is a graph of the interval notation. Now set builder. What is the set builder for this one? So this is given x less than 0. This is less than 0, not closed because it is open. And here you can write it union. And here x given 1 less than or equal x less than or equal 3. So this is the set builder notation for this part and this one. And we have to write it the given union. Now the next one, here the same thing. Here we have graph and this is my set builder notation and given form is interval notation. Given form is interval notation. So whatever be the notation is given, if you draw the graph, you can understand everything clearly. So is the same rule we have here. So I draw the line first. Plus infinity, minus infinity. What are the numbers you have? Minus 1, it will be here. And 3, it will be here. And what about the next number, which is 1 and 5? 1 is here and 5 will be here. So what are the first one? This is minus 1 comma 3, which is closed. Both are closed. And here the next one is 1 and 5, which is open. Both are open. Both are open. So what the question is asking here? This is the intersection. Intersection means common. Intersection means common. So what is the common part here? So the common part is here is only this part. Only this part. So that is in terms of interval notation, I write it 1 comma 3 close. So this is the common intersection part. So how will you write the set builder form? X given 1 less than or equal. Is it less than or equal? Because 1 is open. Less than. Here less than or equal 3. That's it. Suppose if the same question is asking with the union. So what happened the results? If you have union in place of intersection, we have union. So what will do? What is the union? The union is what? The entered part. This entire part, not the whole real line. There is no shading position here. Therefore, you have the value is minus 1 close, 5 open. Suppose if it is union, this is the answer. If it is the intersection, only the intersection part. Thank you.